The Legacy of Love, How One Woman's Faith Transformed Generations. Welcome to the BlackCEO podcast, where we explore stories that inspire, challenge, and transform. Today, we're diving into a narrative that will touch your heart, stir your soul, and perhaps even change the way you view leadership and legacy. We're honored to share insights from an extraordinary woman, Velva Hill, whose life story is a testament to the power of faith, perseverance, and unconditional love. Velva Hill isn't just a name, it's a beacon of hope and a symbol of unwavering dedication. As a preacher's wife, a mother, and a grandmother, Velva has spent decades nurturing not just her family, but entire communities. Her impact resonates far beyond the walls of her home or her church, touching lives and shaping futures in ways that continue to unfold. Now, you might be wondering, what makes Velva's story so special? Well, buckle up, because we're about to embark on a journey that will challenge your perceptions and quite possibly change your life. Imagine, if you will, a world where love isn't just a feeling, but a force for change. A world where faith isn't confined to Sunday sermons, but lived out in the trenches of everyday life. This is the world Velva Hill has been cultivating for decades. And today, we're going to explore how we can all tap into this transformative power. Let's start with the foundation of Velva's journey, her unwavering faith. We serve a great God, she told me, her eyes twinkling with a mixture of reverence and joy that could melt the coldest heart. Now, I know what some of you might be thinking. Oh, great, another sermon. But hold on, because this isn't about religion. It's about something far more universal, the power of believing in something greater than ourselves. You see, Velva's faith isn't just about attending church or saying prayers. It's a living, breathing force that shapes every decision, every interaction, every moment of her life. And here's the kicker. It's contagious. Not in a you must believe what I believe way, but in a way that makes you want to find your own source of strength and purpose. Now, let's talk about the elephant in the room, raising a family while being in the public eye. Velva didn't just raise kids, she raised leaders while being a leader herself. Talk about pressure, right? But here's where it gets interesting. When I asked Velva about the challenges of rearing a family while serving as spiritual leaders, she didn't sugarcoat it. It was hard, she admitted, her voice carrying the weight of countless sleepless nights and difficult decisions. But then, with a smile that could light up a room, she added, but it was worth every moment. And isn't that the essence of true leadership? The ability to acknowledge the difficulties while never losing sight of the greater purpose. Now, I can almost hear some of you thinking, that's all well and good, but times are different now. It's harder to maintain those values in today's world. And you know what? You're absolutely right. The world has changed. But here's the plot twist. The fundamental truth that Velva lives by are timeless. Let's break it down, shall we? First, the importance of having a strong foundation. For Velva, that foundation was her faith. But here's the beauty of it. Your foundation can be anything that gives your life meaning and direction. It could be a set of values, a life philosophy, or a commitment to a cause. The key is to have something that anchors you when life gets stormy. Second, the power of perseverance. Velva and her family didn't just endure, they thrived. They turned challenges into opportunities for growth and learning. In a world that often feels designed to break us down, this ability to keep pushing forward is nothing short of a superpower. Third, and perhaps most importantly, the art of legacy building. Now, when I say legacy, I'm not talking about having your name on a building or your face on a coin. I'm talking about touching lives, shaping characters, and leaving the world a little better than you found it. Velva's legacy isn't measured in material wealth or fame. It's measured in the lives she's touched, the characters she's shaped, and the positive change she's set in motion. Let me give you a concrete example. Velva's eyes lit up when she spoke about her daughters becoming teachers. Now, on the surface, that might not sound extraordinary, but dig a little deeper and you'll see the magic. These women didn't just become teachers, they became beacons of knowledge and compassion in their classrooms. They're carrying forward the family's commitment to service and education, creating a ripple effect of positive change that will touch countless lives. But here's where it gets really interesting. Velva didn't just raise successful children, she nurtured individuals who understood the value of giving back, of making a difference in their communities. And that, my friends, is how you build a legacy that spans generations. Now, let's talk about vision. Velva emphasized the importance of encouraging people to keep going on their vision. In a world that often seems designed to crush our dreams. We need voices like Velva's reminding us to keep pushing, to keep believing, to keep moving forward. But how do we do that? How do we maintain our vision when the going gets tough? Well, Velva's approach offers some valuable insights. First, stay rooted in your core values. When you're clear about what truly matters to you, it's easier to weather the storms of life. It's like having an internal compass that always points you in the right direction, no matter how lost you might feel. Second, surround yourself with a supportive community. Velva's family was her strength, her support system. They lifted each other up, encouraged each other, and worked together towards their shared goals. In today's interconnected world, we have the opportunity to build communities that transcend physical boundaries. Seek out those who share your values and vision and lean on each other for support. Third, never stop learning and growing. Velva's life is a testament to continuous growth. From a young preacher's wife to a grandmother watching her family's legacy unfold, she has embraced each stage of life with openness and grace. She understands that growth isn't just about acquiring knowledge, it's about deepening wisdom and understanding. Now, let's address something that Velva emphasized: the importance of reading the Word of God and praying often. Now, I can almost hear some of you shifting uncomfortably in your seats. Is this turning into a sermon? You might be thinking, but hang on, because there's a universal principle here that applies to everyone, regardless of their spiritual beliefs. The underlying principle is about taking time for reflection, for centering yourself, for connecting with something greater than yourself. In our fast paced, always on world, it's easy to get caught up in the hustle and forget to nurture our inner selves. But as Velva's life shows us, it's this inner strength that sustains us through life's challenges and enables us to lift others up. So whether it's through prayer, meditation, journaling, or simply taking a quiet walk in nature, find a practice that allows you to step back, reflect, and reconnect with your core values and vision. Trust me, your future self will thank you for it. Now, let's talk about something that's close to all our hearts: raising children. Velva shared some insights about what people need to know while rearing children. And let me tell you, this isn't just for parents. These are life lessons that apply to anyone in a leadership role, anyone who has the opportunity to influence and shape others. First, lead by example. Children, team members, communities, they all learn more from what we do than what we say. Velva and her family live their values every day, showing their children what it means to serve, to persevere, to love. It's not always easy, but it's incredibly powerful. Second, create a culture of open communication. Velva's family thrive because they talk to each other, shared their struggles and their joys. In any relationship or organization, fostering open, honest communication is key to growth and success. It's about creating a safe space where people feel heard, valued, and understood. Third, embrace challenges as opportunities for growth. Velva didn't shy away from the difficulties of rearing a family while serving as spiritual leaders. Instead, she and her family viewed these challenges as chances to strengthen their faith, their bonds, and their character. It's about developing a growth mindset where setbacks are seen not as failures, but as stepping stones to success. Fourth, celebrate each other's successes. The pride in Velva's voice when she talked about her daughters becoming teachers and her grandchildren growing up was palpable. Creating an environment where achievements are recognized and celebrated fosters a culture of positivity and encouragement. It's about lifting each other up and acknowledging the hard work and dedication that goes into every accomplishment, no matter how small. Fifth, never lose sight of the bigger picture. For Velva, this was serving God and making a positive impact on her community. In our own lives and leadership roles, keeping our ultimate goals in mind can help us navigate daily challenges and make decisions aligned with our values. It's about maintaining perspective and remembering why we started on this journey in the first place. Now, here's something that really struck me. Velva mentioned wanting to have a tone of love, caring, and leadership. Isn't it beautiful how she links these concepts? Love and caring aren't separate from leadership, they're integral to it. True leadership isn't about power or control, it's about nurturing, guiding, and empowering others. This brings us to a crucial question. How can we incorporate these principles into our own lives? How can we lead with love, care deeply for those around us, and create legacies that extend beyond our immediate circles? The answer, I believe, lies in small, consistent actions. It's in the daily choice to approach situations with compassion rather than judgment. It's in the decision to listen deeply when someone is speaking, to truly hear their words and the emotions behind them. It's in the commitment to continually learn and grow, to admit when we're wrong and to celebrate when others are right. It's in the courage to stand firm in our convictions while remaining open to new ideas and perspectives. It's in the willingness to roll up our sleeves and do the hard work, even when no one is watching. And perhaps most importantly, it's in the determination to keep going, to keep believing in our vision, even when the path ahead seems unclear. Velva's story reminds us that greatness doesn't always come in grand gestures or global recognition. Sometimes the most profound impact we can have is in the lives we touch directly, our families, our communities, the individuals we encounter in our daily lives. Now, I want to share a personal reflection. As I sat with Velva, listening to her recount tales of her life, I was struck by the quiet strength that emanated from her every word. Her story isn't just about survival, it's about thriving in the face of adversity and creating a ripple effect of positive change that touches countless lives. It made me think about my own life, my own leadership style. Am I leading with love? Am I caring deeply for those around me? Am I building a legacy that will outlast me? These are tough questions, but they're questions we all need to ask ourselves if we want to make a real difference in the world. As we near the end of our time together, I want to leave you with a challenge inspired by Velva's wisdom. Take a moment to reflect on your own life. What is the legacy you want to leave? How are your daily actions aligning with that vision? Are you leading with love, caring deeply, and empowering others to reach their full potential? Remember, every interaction is an opportunity to make a difference. Every challenge is a chance to grow stronger. Every day is a new page in the story of your life and the lives you touch. So I challenge you, no, I dare you to embrace Velva's approach to life and leadership. Lead with love, care deeply, persevere in the face of challenges, keep your vision alive, build a legacy that extends beyond yourself. Imagine a world where we all approach life this way, a world where love wasn't just a feeling, but a force for change, a world where our values weren't just words on a page, but lived out in our daily actions, a world where every person understood their power to make a difference, no matter how small their sphere of influence might seem. This isn't just a pipe dream, it's a possibility. And it starts with each one of us making a conscious decision to live and lead differently. So, what will you do differently after hearing Velva's story? How will you lead with love in your family, your workplace, your community? How will you persevere in the face of challenges? How will you build a legacy that makes the world a little bit better? These aren't rhetorical questions. I want you to really think about them because the answers to these questions have the power to change your life and the lives of those around you. As we close, I want to express my deepest gratitude to Velva Hill for sharing her wisdom and experiences. Her story is a powerful reminder of the impact one life lived with purpose and love can have on the world. And to you, our listeners, thank you for joining us on this journey of discovery and inspiration. Remember, you have the power to make a difference. You have the ability to lead with love, to care deeply, to persevere in the face of challenges. You have the potential to build a legacy that will outlast you. So go out there and make it happen. Lead with love, care deeply, persevere, keep your vision alive, build your legacy, and never ever underestimate the power of your own story to change lives. The world is waiting for your unique contribution. What will your legacy be? Thank you for listening to the Black CEO podcast. Until next time, keep pushing forward on your vision, lead with love, and remember, your story has the power to change the world. Now go out there and make it happen.